It's the $1 Million Organizer Show. Tips for professional union organizers. Win more campaigns, balance work and family, and leave the competition in the dust. Now here's your host, Bob Odie.
Hello, union organizers and future union organizers. Welcome to podcast episode number 51. Today's topic, HR is not your friend. If you've been organizing a while, no doubt you've heard some human resources horror stories. Non-union workers in every field bring us their accounts of trying to rectify grievances through the employer's HR department. Resolving issues at work through the employer's process is not easy. Human resource management is sort of an oxymoron, for the organization is going to do everything they can to make this problem disappear. The term human resources first appeared in a book called Distribution of Wealth by John R. Commons way back in 1893. The term became popular in the 1960s as labor's grip on the workplace began to wane. It seems to equate humans as nothing more than another commodity to be managed by the organization, hence the term human resource management. Disciplinary actions, performance and absentee management, policies, systems, employee handbooks, all of these items fall under human resource management. Departments were created to address conflicts, management would say misunderstandings, between often unrepresented employees and their employers. It's a way to function without job stewards while keeping a tight grip on management's control over production. 60 years later, it's become the norm for organizations to have an HR department. One thing to always remember when advising workers is to remind them, HR is not your friend. Indeed, they're not. No matter how kind and considerate the people working in the HR department may be, their ultimate loyalty often falls with the employer. The purpose of human resources is to protect the employer, not the workers. The employer has an unfair advantage. The scales are tipped in favor of the company, organization, shareholders, owners, supervisors, and their interests. Not only that, tricks are sometimes used to outwit workers into accepting meager settlements for what might otherwise be a huge payout. If only the worker had gotten a lawyer and filed a lawsuit. Sometimes they even get an unsuspecting individual to sign a non-disclosure agreement, so they can't even talk about it with anyone, not even a counselor or a psychiatrist. Is that messed up or what? A trend online recently was #GoToHR, but a better one would be #GoUnion. There's nothing quite like having a job steward, a collectively bargained contract, and access to the union's labor's attorneys as backup. Non-union workers just don't have the same support on the job. Employees need to understand there's no expectation of confidentiality when it comes to reporting anything to HR. In certain cases, employees are obligated to notify the employer through certain channels. Know what these are by familiarizing oneself with the employer's policies. So what can a person do to protect themselves? Put complaints in writing, save copies of any emails, take really good notes, read and understand before signing anything, and have a trusted coworker or family member as backup. Remember, HR is not your friend.
Thanks for listening. We hope that you'll subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Give us a 5-star review and let us know what you'd like to hear the $1 Million Organizer talk about. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram @Union Organizer. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.